Sometimes, love stories don't need to be spelled out loud for the world to believe in them. Sometimes, the little gestures, the shared glances, and the quiet escapes tell you everything you need to know. And this time, the fandom exploded with excitement when reports surfaced that Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan were celebrating their special day, yes, their anniversary, while enjoying a peaceful vacation away from the public eye. The moment the whispers turned into trending hashtags, the internet basically lit up like a Christmas tree. And honestly, who's surprised? These two have always had a way of turning even the calmest day into a full-blown emotional roller coaster for their fans. The day the news broke, fans from all corners of the world immediately started buzzing online. It was as if the entire fandom had collectively been waiting for this exact storyline to unfold. From edits, memes, and throwback clips, to long emotional posts about how far the two stars have come, everything resurfaced in a tidal wave of love and nostalgia. And of course, the Indonesian fangirls and fanboys? They weren't about to be left behind. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all timelines were basically just one giant celebration banner screaming their names. But let's rewind a bit. How did people even find out about this anniversary getaway? Well, as usual, nothing escapes the eagle-eyed fans. It started when both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan posted photos that, at first glance, seemed completely unrelated. A scenic view here, a cozy cafe shot there, and even a random candid of a sunlit walkway. Totally normal, right? But fans noticed the details, the shadows, the furniture, the background color tones, and immediately started connecting the dots. And when the puzzle came together, the collective scream heard across the fandom could probably power a whole city. What made everything even sweeter was how relaxed they looked. You know how celebrities often post photos that are super polished, super edited, and super posed? Yeah, that was not the vibe this time. Their posts felt natural, unfiltered, and soft, like they were just two people enjoying a moment that mattered to them. Whether they planned to drop hints or whether it slipped unconsciously, we'll never know. But the fans? They took those small crumbs and turned them into a feast. The anniversary rumor itself didn't come out of nowhere. Fans have long noticed that around this time of the year, the two actors often disappear briefly, take a small break, or post cryptic, aesthetically pleasing photos that suspiciously align. Some call it coincidence, others call it fate, but this year's hints were just too obvious to ignore. Same mood, same lighting, same style, and honestly, at this point, nobody believes in coincidences anymore. Even though neither of them mentioned anything explicitly, their energy gave it away. Xiao Zhan's smile in his photo felt a little softer than usual, the kind of smile someone has when they're around someone who makes them feel safe. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo looked unusually at ease, like he finally hit pause on his impossibly busy schedule. And everyone knows that for these two, finding time to rest is already rare. So the idea that they would choose to spend that time together sent fans straight into emotional overdrive. The location of their vacation became a whole investigation on its own. Fans speculated everything from Jeju Island, to Phuket, to somewhere in Europe, to even a hidden spot in China. And honestly, none of it was confirmed, which somehow made everything even more exciting. The mystery only added to the romance. Imagine them strolling quietly through unfamiliar streets, sneaking into cozy cafes, enjoying sunsets without cameras flashing in their faces, and just being themselves away from the spotlight. That image alone is enough to keep fans smiling like fools for weeks. And speaking of cozy cafes, one particular photo that Xiao Zhan posted went viral almost instantly. The soft lighting, the latte on the table, the chair across from him that was obviously occupied before the picture was taken. You didn't need detective skills to guess who was sitting there. The comment section was wild. Just say Yibo was sitting there, we won't be mad, one fan joked. Another wrote, we know who took this picture. Xiao Zhan, don't play with us. And honestly, the theories are too cute to ignore. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo's fans were equally chaotic when he uploaded a picture of a sunset by the sea. But again, fans noticed the subtle reflection on his sunglasses, a familiar silhouette, soft and unmistakable. Within minutes, zoomed-in screenshots were everywhere, and the fandom practically became CSI, Celebrity Soulmate Investigation. Whether it was Xiao Zhan or not, fans had already decided. And once fans decide something, it becomes a full-blown festival. What made this anniversary celebration so touching wasn't the photos themselves, but the energy surrounding them. After years of being placed under intense public attention, heavily monitored by media, and constantly judged for even the smallest details, seeing them enjoy a peaceful moment together was heartwarming for fans. It almost felt like a reward after everything: the controversies, the rumors, the separations for work, the endless schedules. This was a moment of peace, a moment of happiness, and fans were more than happy to celebrate it. Their bond has always been something special. Whether you look at their earliest interviews, behind-the-scenes interactions, or even recent events, there's always this unspoken understanding between them. It's the kind of connection that doesn't need words. You can read it in their expressions. You can feel it when they look at each other. And maybe that's why fans are so invested. It's rare to see something so sincere in an industry that often forces people to be guarded. The anniversary trip also reminded fans of the early days, the chaotic, sweet, explosive era when the Untamed was still hot, and every tiny interaction between them became legendary. Fans revisited those memories, resharing videos, quotes, and fan edits that practically defined a whole generation's emotional development. If you were there during that time, you know. The era was magical, and this anniversary celebration felt like a warm throwback to those days. Some fans even organized online events. There were live streams where they watched old clips together, fan art contests, and themed countdowns. Hashtags like #anniversary of our legends and #Yibo Zhan vacation party were trending in multiple countries. It wasn't just a celebration of their relationship, it was a celebration of the fandom's shared history. And honestly, that made everything 10 times more emotional. What's beautiful about this whole situation is how supportive the fans have been. Instead of demanding more information, or expecting them to reveal their private moments, fans chose to celebrate respectfully, appreciating whatever little crumbs the two stars shared. It shows how much the fandom has grown, matured, and learned to protect the people they admire. When celebrities are constantly under public pressure, having a fanbase that knows when to give space is priceless. As for the stars themselves, they seemed blissfully unbothered, which is honestly the best kind of vibe. No official statements, no dramatic clarifications, just two people living their lives, enjoying their moment, and letting the world talk. In a way, that made the celebration feel even more genuine. And maybe that's what made this anniversary so unforgettable. It wasn't about fancy events, public appearances, or glamorous parties. It was about something simple: two people choosing to spend meaningful time together, wrapped in peace, comfort, and the quiet kind of happiness that doesn't need to be broadcasted. It's the kind of love that speaks in silence. The kind that doesn't need big words or public declarations. The kind that simply exists and everyone can feel it. As the vacation photos slowly stopped, fans knew the moment was coming to an end. But instead of feeling sad, the fandom embraced the warmth of the memories. This anniversary will definitely be talked about for a long time. Even if the details remain a mystery, the essence of it, the love, the peace, the joy, is more than enough. And let's be honest now, everyone is counting down to the next time they disappear together again. Because if this anniversary getaway is anything to go by, the future celebrations are going to be just as emotional, if not more. At the end of the day, whether you call it fate, coincidence, or simply two stars shining together, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's anniversary trip reminded fans once again why their bond is so adored. It gave the fandom joy, nostalgia, and a whole lot of fluttery feelings. And even if they don't say a word about it, their actions spoke loudly enough. For the fans who have supported them for years, this little celebration was more than enough to feel connected once again. So here's to more moments, more memories, and more quiet vacations that set the entire internet on fire.